Okay, so you're welcome again. Today is all about relationship and everything you ought to know. There are some very tough questions people are going through in their various relationships, and I bet you sometimes when you hear them, you just want to put yourself in their shoes, or you just want to find a way of advising them. And today is no exception. Now, it's no exception because this lady is in a dilemma. She's in a hot waters, and she wants you to support her with your advice. Now, welcome to the Spotlight all over again. This time, it's all about the relationship light area or edition of our very, very important, TV show. Now, this is a lady. For want of a better word, I'll call her name as Ikria. Okay. So Ikria is a single lady, but she has a boyfriend. So let me put it in that context. She's in a relationship. She has a boyfriend. She lives closer to a couple. And she's a very good friend to the wife of this couple, this family. She's a very close friend. They share everything together. Now, Ikria indeed knows that the husband to this friend of hers, who is the wife of this couple, the husband is a very notorious womanizer. Yes. Now, this friend of hers has gotten pregnant. She has gotten to her due period, but because of complications, she has been asked by her medical officers to go earlier at the hospital, being placed on bed for monitoring purposes, and that is all. Now, this is some few days to her delivery, so they don't want any challenges to come whenever she is ready to give birth. So Ikria lives closer to this family, as I indicated earlier on. And then, before I continue, wait. Have you subscribed? You have not? Just press the subscription button. Don't forget. And then click on the bell so that every video we put in here, you will have a notification and then you join us. Now, let me continue the story. Now, Ikria's friend, who is a pregnant lady, is now in the hospital. She has been admitted at the hospital. But every evening, Ikria will always hear the husband bringing a new girlfriend to the house. And then your guesses are good as mine. He will be knocking up and down, and they will be making noise. And the intriguing aspect of this story is that this man brings different ladies, and they make a lot of noise. So within the number of days, Ikria's friend has been admitted at the hospital, Ikria is experiencing different kind of ladies' voices from the friend's, husband's bedroom. Now, Ikria is in a dilemma. She doesn't want to inform her friend. That's number one. Now, number two, the friend has asked Ikria, because the husband cannot cook. So, Ikria, please be cooking for me and bring them to the hospital. If you cannot, my husband will come and take the food from you, and then he will bring it to me. Ikria had obliged, because a friend in need is a friend indeed. Now, here is the case. Now, Ikria has started cooking for the friend who has been admitted at the hospital. The husband must come and take the food. Now, the first day, the husband came to Ikria's room and said, "You, Ikria, I've been monitoring that you've been listening to whatever is happening in my room. No problem. My wife says I should come and take the food and go and give it to her." Okay, so the first salvo has been shot. Ikria was really bemused. She doesn't know what to do because of what the man was saying. Immediately the man returned. Ikria was already cooking. She had returned from the office and she was cooking for the next morning's, the husband's visitation to the wife. Immediately the man went there. Ikria was shocked. Ikria didn't know what to do. And the man bounced on her. And before she said Jax, something has happened. The first day, it went on. The second time, when the man returned from the hospital in the evening, it happened. Then it continued. It has been continuing until the lady gave birth. Now, Ikria is now at a crossroad. Ikria has a boyfriend. Don't forget, Ikria has a boyfriend, and he works in a multinational environment. So he's been transferred up and down. as of the time I'm talking to you with this story, the husband is preparing to come back to Ghana from the UK, from one of his working trips. Okay, so now Equia doesn't know how to inform the friend who has just given birth, and the friend had been discharged. She's now at home. Equia consistently visits. But anytime the husband comes to meet Equia and the wife, the husband is shocked because he is thinking Equia might inform the wife. Now, the man is also not in a good mood because of how close they are. Equia just discovered that she is pregnant. Wow. So now, the question is this. Equia doesn't support abortion. So, what must she do? Must she inform the friend that your husband has impregnated me? Or she should keep it till the boyfriend comes and then she will shelve the responsibility to the boyfriend? Or she should just go ahead and give birth? And when she gives birth, who is it going to be the responsibility for? This is a very topical question. And I want you to share your thoughts with me because as it is now, she wrote a very, intricate letter to us that if things do not go on her way, she might do something which will be bad. And I want you to share your thoughts with us, okay? Don't forget that whatever you're going to say will go a long way to support Equia in making her decisions. So I am waiting for you to share your thoughts with me. So here is this is the spotlight. Don't forget that you have to press on the subscription button, okay? So that we have a lot of these things people are sharing with us, and we think you are a very discerning person who has a lot of wisdom to share with us. So share, and then make sure that you copy the link and share it to another person, and then subscribe to us as well. Thank you. We'll come your way again.